Have we, though? The rest are coming in on foot. Right, so you guys stop. Rail to here. In fact, rail to here, in case I get ambushed by that. And then they'll redeploy properly from there. Military factories. What are we good for? What are we bad for? Trucks are picking up steam now. The amphibious tanks are going better. Aircraft? Ground support aircraft. Let's put it into that. We're going to need a lot of these guys. And also, regular fighters. Let's put that up to 10 too. Where do I come from? My accent reminds you of Yorkshire. Nailed it. I am from Yorkshire. North Yorkshire. About 40 miles north of York. Oh, well, I haven't always lived around here. I've spent all but 3 years of my life here. But grown up here, loved it. It's probably my favourite part of the country. I'm a little bit biased, though. I live in a nice rural area where it's not too built up. Plenty of good countryside about. It's my sort of place. If I was going to move anywhere in the UK, it'd probably be down to the southwest, because I like it down there as well. Cornwall, Devon, Somerset. That's a nice part of the country. You love England? England is England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland it's a great country. Unfortunately, I find it hard to love the English people at the moment. But that's a different matter. What are we into? Civilian factories. What do I want to kick off with? What do I want to build more of? Military factories are always good. Resources are rearing their ugly head again. Steel, okay. We should have a ton of infrastructure going in, do we? Looks like we're maxed out. So let's put these guys onto... I might gain a little bit more somewhere. But full infrastructure across the US is always useful. And then I guess we've got things to trade, so let's go trade. I need steel. I need a lot of steel. Soviet Union. United Kingdom. We'll give it to our allies over there, I think. I'm going to need 8. Give it 8. Boom. That'll keep my factories going for a bit. And we're going to try working up the American steel industry as well. If that's okay, that is short. Let's start doing that one too. Let's see what the Marines are up to now. They are... Sorry, wrong army.
Ready to move.
Let's find these guys. Oh, we've got the better Marines researched. Anything up here? Oh, we'll go for that one. That will help the tank crews out with supplies in North Africa. Okay, so what have we got? We've got General Simpson, 2422. Or this guy, 3322. Not a lot of difference. The other guy's got better traits, so... Yeah, you can join that army over there. The Marines are back to where they used to be. And we're going to try to bust in here. I mean, I could do with the Marine tanks for this job, but we'll just have to go with it. No, I'm glad you like... I mean, the British tanks are the ones that interested me the most from the war, I've got to say. They tended to be rather quirky. Most of them tended to be terrible, really, in most aspects. But some were actually good at various roles that they found, and I did find them interesting. Yeah, Britain does have a lot of history, an awful lot of history. Some of it dark, some of it quite interesting and not often spoken of, like the age between the Romans and the Normans. It's called the Dark Ages. Partly because probably that's what the church wanted us to believe. It was a dark age of pagan rituals and no culture, which wasn't true at all. Like it was the Anglo-Saxon age, I guess you'd call it, for Britain anyway. And then amazing culture and craftspeople and poetry and songs and stuff. They just didn't have any writing that we have. So, but I mean, there's it's a period that I've been interested in through watching Time Team on the TV. I kind of loved that. They're not making any more, which is a real shame. But yeah, I'd like to learn more about that. And also, the Bernard Cornwell books, the Last Kingdom series, that sort of triggered an interest in it for me. And what was it? The Total War Britannia one as well. What have we got? Naval combat in the Bay of Biscay. What's going on here? Oh, it's just it's our convoys trying to sink some of their subs or chase them off. Planes in reserve. How are our new bombers doing? They're doing okay, the heavy bombardment group. It is working. I'm gutted at not getting control of this place. So, we've got our army back. Yes, we have. Plan the next invasion. We're going to go from here. We're going to launch this at Okinawa. This will go to our control. Yes, it damn well will. So we're going to land all our divisions on there. Get training that one, fella. And in the off chance that this makes any difference, I don't think it will, but we've got 2 out of 84 days. Let's accelerate that. I don't think it applies to naval invasions, but there's no harm in checking. Right then, what happened with the Marines? Did anything happen with the Marines? Are they ready to go? 3 days. We've got aircraft giving support this time. It's the last holdout. Did that army appear in the north, by the way? Oh, wow. We're actually sinking ships up there. I didn't expect to be. Yeah, these guys came through. They are a little undersupplied. But it won't be by much. We do have a level 10 port on there. The infrastructure might not be helping. But they are at 10% supply status. That shouldn't be the case. Is that because I've got really bad infrastructure? Well, I don't know if that'll make a difference, but we'll whop it up anyway. Because, I mean, it's not like it has to travel through there, but... It's Attu Island, not the Marshall Islands I wanted. Let's see. Yeah, they're not going to do very well on 10% supply, are they? Oh, well, we won't have them training then. That might be... Let's knock the training off for these folks until that's finished. Right, stop. There's too much stuff going on. No divisions in training. We can't have that. We're starting to get some experience now. Let's edit the cavalry division, because I have a definite job for these fellas. They don't need engineers. This wants to be replaced with... Do we not have the military police company? Actually, I don't... Actually, forget that. Forget that. I thought we had the military police company. Okay, well, forget it then. I'm not building that just yet. Because... I'm sure we did that. I thought we did it earlier, because I remember saying I have a plan for that. No, we didn't. Okay. I need to do that. That's a job for later. Meanwhile... Let's edit this. Let's duplicate this. I'm going to call this... big tanks. This is going to be 40 width armoured division. Save that. Has that added it on? It should have done. Big tanks. Let's add some more armoured into this. Something else I'm going to build as well in a minute. This is going to go up to 40 width. We're also going to add light self-propelled anti-air because it looks cool. And we're going to add some more motorised infantry into this. Can I add regular medium tanks in there? What's this going to... Oh, we can afford this. This is good then. So we want 40 width. I've got room for... Oh, I need another one of those things. That's right, because they're just one each. Organisation is dropping far too much. And drop those back in there. 40 width. Yeah, the organisation's a bit low for that. What have I got? I've got 10. Switch that. Remove that. Put one of those in. Yeah, it's a bit low, but I'll save it. I'm going to go with that. Let's put some of those into training as well. These are big units. And I won't have them ready for a while. My memories. Yes, my memory's failed me a couple of times in this. There we go. Train there for now. Factories. I do have a job for this one. Let's build, because I haven't got any in production yet. That's the one. It's light, self-propelled, anti-air. It's kind of fun to build, and you don't need a lot of them, and they're fairly cheap. And I think it adds a little bit of flavour to big, wide divisions. Sorry. It's not necessary. It works if you're going against opponents which have air superiority. It helps negate that. It doesn't really add any other benefit. If you have a hugely powerful air force and can deploy them where you want that fighting to take place, it's totally unnecessary, but for a couple of points, it's cheap. And it fits in. And it gives us a use for those light tanks I've been building. Just a minute, though. Do we need anything else in here? We've got engineers, reconnaissance, artillery, logistics. They won't need support anti-air. Or support anti-tank. No, that'll be fine then. Right, so we are waiting for these Marines to go in. Let's activate that. Let's go see. Let's go see what's happening.
Orders.
Oh, they've done it. I never even saw the fight. Crap. I never saw the fight. Well, now that Marines are done over here, this is all nicely controlled by us. It's time to get these fellas in a position to... Oh, god damn, there's still more things over here. Right, let's get... move them up there. Leonard Guerrero falls ill. No good. Do we have... Yes, we do. We have Eisenhower over here. He's in charge. So the infrastructure does make a difference. Okay. I thought with it being a single area, I didn't think it would really matter. We're seeing a lot more action over here, look. What's finding them? It's the submarines that are finding them. Sinking... Oh, hang on. We've taken some sub damage there. That's interesting. Okay, that implies that we need some air cover over that. We have this tiny little weak thing, which will never reach it. Do we have some medium bombers that would? We certainly do. Put it onto ships and that. It can only just... It'll get a bit of a penalty, but it can just reach over. Right. I can't keep up with the damn messages. Planes in reserves. No national focus set. Okay, that was an error. We'll go with amphibious operations, shall we? Because we're doing a lot more of those now. So speaking from personal experience, memory's the second thing to go. The first is tact and the third is patience. My patience is... It's well worn. Let's just say it's well worn. Yeah, that's going to go down horribly. I thought it probably would. How are we doing over here, though? My troops are suffering from a lack of supply. But then so are these guys. And we can easily push that out there. In fact, we can link back up here. Let's just see how this goes. I should have done that first. Then it would guarantee the cut-off of the mountain unit. But I think we've got them. Oh, they can't retreat past that bit anyway, so that's okay. They're gone. Now then, do I put... I don't know whether... I'm tempted to put this back to how it should be and put the front line back up here, but it's a lousy front line, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
We stopped their advance anyway. I'm going to do it. We'll just have to eat the penalties from the supply. I'd rather go in somewhere up here with the soldiers. I think it'd be a better use, but... One thing at a time. Let's go and sort Japan out. So we've got that going on. We're going to do this. And my Marines are there. Let's go take that one. That's going to be fun. More factories. 3 military factories. Let's get that done. I really want that finished. Click both of those to speed up the production of tanks. We'll get to that in a minute. One in there. The carrier stuff probably isn't as urgent. Tactical bombers we're using a lot more of now. Right. So they'll go ahead up there. They should be fine. Do we have aircraft there? We have aircraft there. Okay, so these guys are no longer needed here. But can they reach? They can reach up here. Okay. So we'll reassign that over there. And we've got more aircraft there. Did I build this up? I did. I built it up enough. Okay, we'll cover that one too. Right, let's put them on close air support as well. Take them off that. Still got a load of aircraft here, which aren't needed. I'll move the medium bombers. Put them over here for now. So it's really just waiting and positioning now until we can get to invade properly. How's the situation looking here? Has that improved? It's gone up. So the infrastructure, yes, it's making a difference. Thanks for that. We need to get that right. And then we can... Having said that, we can start planning the invasion. Let's tick that one off. It'll be nice to be able to get some armies and aircraft and everything else over into Europe. Did we have a little airfield down here? Was there not one in... Oh, there it is. So, there's 0 capacity. I guess it's been bombed then. What's the capacity here? I'm going to put another 100 airplanes into this. What shall I put in, though? Naval bombers. And we'll just train them for now. It's nice to have pretty good air coverage over this. I do feel like it's helping. What's the situation with these fellas? So this is where I want the tanks in there. Actually, supply is looking a lot better. Let's bring this up. This is going to be an interesting opportunity. Maybe. Should we run for Tobruk? We've got 2 options: to cut all that off or to cut all that off. We can actually do both. Okay, let's bring them in. The aircraft. These are ground support. Okay, they're supposed to be assigned to this army. Oh, it's because there's no capacity there at the airfield. I'm going to start a fight over there. I wonder what my dog got told off for earlier. I suspect he's eaten something that he's not allowed to. Which will technically be our fault for leaving it out where he can get it, but... Might have been one of the kids getting told off, I might be wrong.
Listen up.
These guys do not need to train anymore. I thought I'd clicked on... I must have misclicked it. I thought I'd control-clicked it, but I must have not done. Oh, it's shift-click. Ah, that might be why then. I might have had my finger over the wrong button. Yeah, an airfield here would have been really handy, so we're going to rely on airfields here and here to help with the invasion up here. How's the Navy looking? I'm going to have... The mine subs are doing absolutely fine. Let's put some more of those in. There's a lot of these guys look like they need to repair desperately. Do we have... Is that the... No, hang on. Yeah, I thought there'd be a load of those there. Let's put them in there. It's fine. What else have we got in here? We've got strike submarines. We'll put... They're not really having any problems. 7... Turn that on. Nope, turn that on. Yeah, I've left the orders on. What else is in there then? A load of destroyers. A stack of destroyers. Put them into that. Put all those in. We never built that extra aircraft carrier. I think I decided I just didn't need to. Formation flying. Let's just carry on down there. Did I ever research that extra... Alright, 29 days, and then we're spending all those points. All of them. We have an airfield there. Can I put some... Let's see if I can put some more medium bombers into that. I'll get them training up. I don't think... No, they won't have the range. I was hoping they might just reach this sea. I mean, these are the better quality ones, but don't quite have the range to make it. Not yet. Also, we're going to need to... Hang on, what's the naval situation? Oh, we have superiority. That's okay, then. We can invade wherever the hell we like. You're going down, Japan. You're going down. Right, supply status is fixed. Let's finish their guys' training before they go to fight. Let's find the Marines. I can't remember what we were telling them to do. They should be ready, are they? Okay, let's see... There might be some stiff resistance here. I don't know what to expect. Okay, we've got 2 naval invasions going off. Let's see how this goes. This is the one I really need to keep an eye on and maybe just micromanage a bit. It's going to give us an airport, which we will build up, and then we can control this a lot better. A lot better. Everything always comes on at once, doesn't it? Anything left over here? We should maybe start looking at nuclear options. Let's grab that. Oh, and jet fighters. That's something else to work our way down. And also, I know I said I wanted to do that, because we can get better garrisons. So the plan is kind of coming together slowly here. It's always slow in this game. Except, well, you go through long periods of inactivity, then suddenly everything kicks off all at once.
Ready to move.
So let's see how these guys go in. These aren't the best at naval invasion. I've got no Marines in this, but I'm kind of relying on the fact that Japan might not have much of a defense. Interesting that they're going to sail all around here to invade from this side when they could have just sailed up there. Are we going in? We're going in. There's no resistance up there.
Listen up. Ready to move.
Well, we're in then. Okay. That didn't seem too hard. Goes that to the top of the list. And the airfields. And the radar. Excellent. Well done, fellas. Well done. Just make sure you are protecting the ports there. We got them. Oh, the Marines went in as well.
Orders.
So Japan's basically... I think it looks like Japan's just knackered at this point. I don't think they've got anything left to offer. I'll be surprised if there's nothing here, though. But let's find out. I think what defeated Japan was... Because, right... Using the advantage of hindsight, I knew that the war would kick off over here. So right from the start, I obviously reinforced the Philippines, which never got threatened. But I built up a navy and air force which could control the seas. And I think that's really, really destroyed Japan. Because obviously they need control of the seas for supply and reinforcements and winning the war here. And it's kind of screwed them over. So the benefit of hindsight, of course, is a very powerful tool indeed. I might just... You know what? Let's cancel their training. They're going to train on the job. Get planning. The Soviet Union. Yes. I don't think so. Let's try that. That's a lot of soldiers going in. But we'll try and advance straight onto the mainland. That'll be going ahead. Right, we're going to have to pause this and catch up with what the hell's going on. So, yes, excellent. This is what I wanted. This was the new... This thing. New ground support. We were a bit ahead. I could go for the new fighter. Do we need... We're working down that. We're well behind on that. I feel quite embarrassed that I've left that so long. Armour, we're in 43. Yep, we are. Okay, let's get the T-20. We'll get some better medium tanks. What's that we've unlocked? Oh, yes. Ah, yes. Okay. I don't the A26? Don't recognise it. The number's familiar, but I don't recognise the model. Right then, we're going to go for attack. Let's boost the reliability. I like to keep that high. I don't like that to drop down too far. That's a 405. Still a pretty good plane. Go on then, we'll save that. The Mark 1. Which is that one, isn't it? Nice. And that's all our air XP just gone all in one go. Yeah, you guys need to be on this port here, really. In fact, all of you do. Let's get it down to this port where we're building up. We can get some of our garrisoned guys over, so I'll leave one. In fact, how many do I need? In fact, send one over to here for when the Marines ship out. This feels like just way overkill now. We don't need these guys here. Let's bring those to Okinawa. And let's bring our aircraft up as well. So, we're going to bring... we can have 800. Oh, get these on before the flipping Allies going to take advantage of this. So, all these naval bombers straight up here. And we'll start controlling this region, obviously. What else do we need? I'll bring some mediums and some... Yeah, I'll bring some mediums. We will have room for everything on this, but... it's just a pain when the Allies start throwing all their stuff in, isn't it? And we might put... Yeah, go on. We can reach the home islands better with that. We'll move the super fortresses up as well. You never spent close to that much XP to go to upgrades? You tend to piddle it away a piece at a time? Well, the way I do it is, if it looks like an aircraft I'm going to use for a long time, or a tank or whatever, then I'll put a big spend on it. But I think I don't want to spend like a massive chunk of XP on something that I'll research a new model of next year. So that's why we've gone for that one a year early, and I spent everything on, because that's the last model of ground support. So it kind of works out like that. Yeah, you can upgrade it a bit at a time. There's no problem doing it like that. Some ways it's probably better, but see, I've put up with having the worst model for longer by saving it. So, having said that, though, we've not been using an awful lot of ground support. Let me get some heavy fighters up there as well, because they are heavies, aren't they? No, they're the Aerocobras. They look very similar to... They're the Aerocobras. Have I moved them out? I've got some heavy wings there. These things, they look very similar to these things. Let's take some of my better ones. Because they might be able to reach and have the range to give me aerial superiority over Japan. Can they do it? Yes, they can, which is what I wanted. Excellent. And our ground support. Ooh, let's build. Because we are building better airfields there. Let's throw all our ground support planes that we have. There won't be many.